Alright, so what is going on, eyeballs? I'm the GamingCyclops, and today I've got Skunk here as my buddy. He's gonna be helping me out, and we're gonna be doing some tests to see, are these characters really OP and do they need a buff? Because the devs are saying that McCree might be a little OP, that Widowmaker even now might be a little too strong, and that D.Va actually needs a buff. So today we're gonna find out the numbers, how much damage they do with all their skills, their abilities, body shots, headshots, and their full fire abilities. So let's get started. So Skunk, if you don't mind shooting me in the chest first. So the normal shot, as you can see, it does 70 damage. So let me heal up real quick. Oh, I should put skills up, recharge fast. Oh well. Anyway, alright, Skunk, hit me in the head. So right there, he does 140. So it's double damage to the headshots. His normal shot's 70, double damage to the head. Which means that it does a really good amount of damage on you. 70 body shot with 6 shots is actually really good because it can kill you instantly, alright? Skunk, hit me with the stun. We'll see how much damage that does.
Don't move.
So that stun actually does 25 damage. So if you're low health, that'll actually get you killed. Alright, Skunk, now hit me with that fanfire. Right there you go. So 3 shots, it's an insta-kill. For anyone that's under 200 health, it's automatic death for them. You can't survive that, there's no way. Now we're gonna test it with maybe someone with a little more health. Someone like maybe Reaper, Bastion, or May. Let's go with Bastion real quick, since he does have 300 health. Alright, so as everyone can see, Bastion has actually an orange bar of health next to his actual health. That orange bar means that any damage done to him gets minus by 5 points. So, Skunk, shoot me. So you see, I have 235 now. It didn't take 70 from me, it took 65. So armor actually helps in reducing damage. People with low damage, such as Tracer, Winston, and May, actually, it doesn't minus their damage by by 5. It actually minus it by like half the damage it actually does. Since Tracer does 6 damage per hit, I think, if I'm correct, then her actual damage will do 3 damage compared when I have armor. So Skunk, see how well that fanfire does against me as Bastion. So it looks like it automatically obliterated me. There's no chance. That fanfire really is powerful, even with someone with 300% health. Alright, Skunk, we're gonna do another test, but this time use your fanfire, but stop at like maybe 3 or 4 shots. So 3 shots on Bastion with full health will leave him with 100 health. That's a big significant thing. It does take off 5 damage for each one, just because of the armor actually protecting him. But still, if he had that full magazine, he'd automatically kill him. There'd be no way you can kill a Bash or a McCree if he would stun you and then use his fanfire. So as right now, as I'm seeing it, his shots might be a little too strong. If maybe they were 50 each shot, maybe it might counter it, might balance it out. I'm not sure. I'm not a dev. This is just my little opinion. But next, we're going to switch to a tank and see how well McCree does against a tank.
Justice will be done.
First off, we're going to start off with someone that's really good and tanky. Everybody knows this guy, Reinhardt. He has his shield to tank everything. And his shield can actually block everything except for May's or for Winston's little... Except for Winston's little shotgun. And I think that's it. Anything that can actually isn't physical damage will go straight through his shield. So, Skunk, I want you to use your fanfire on me full power. So as you can see, Reinhardt got wrecked. He has 100 health left, and if Skunk were to fanfire and then dodge roll, it'd be an insta-kill for me because I'd only have 100 left, and then he could easily just stun me and just fanfire, roll, and then just fanfire again. There's no way his tank can even survive that. It does so much damage. Well, let's see what happens when we use D.Va, who has even more armor against him. Instead, since she barely has any health, she has a lot more armor. Alright, we're here. Alright, Skunk, let that fanfire loose. Even with all that armor, his entire clip pretty much did the exact same damage as they would do on a Reinhardt. That's pretty strong. If you're considering that, it left me with 110. Both D.Va and Reinhardt had the same amount of health. And I'm at 110. Reinhardt was at 100. That cannon, or that hand cannon that he has, really just wrecks tanks. Like, even tanks don't even stand a chance against it. So right now it's looking at a bad case of a little bit of OP-ness. I gotta stop. Anyway, looks like he's a little bit OP right now, what it's looking like. So let's try someone who doesn't have armor. Let's try Roadhog out and see how well he does. Now, since Roadhog doesn't have any armor, he's not going to get any damage reduction on him. So all these shots are going to be taking 70 per hit. Unless Skunk lands a headshot. So Skunk, try hitting me only in the body. With 600 health, he's left with 180. Now, if McCree were to sneak up on him, fanfire, then roll and stun, then fanfire again, there's no way the Roadhog would be able to survive. Even huge tanks like this are pretty much no match against McCree. That damage output is just really high. Especially with his stun and roll combo. You really cannot escape McCree. His damage output is just going to outclass anyone. The only way you'd actually survive with McCree is if they don't know what they're doing.
Hold up now.
And each flashbang takes 25 damage, so you get the flashbang and then each shot with the 70. Anyone under 250 health would be dead. Instantly. Even 300 health. As you guys saw, he completely obliterated the Bastion. Looks like McCree might be just a tad bit OP right now. He might be getting that nerf that they're talking about. I'd say maybe fix him up, reduce the damage, keep the stun, make it maybe 50, 55 per hit. So then if you land that headshot, you'll still do the 110 damage. But when you got the fanfire, it won't be doing as much damage, especially against tanks. Because right now, McCree can shred through tanks, and it's just a little bit too strong right now, in my opinion. So now we're going to test how strong Widowmaker actually is. People are actually saying that she's OP. Personally, I do not consider her OP. Her ult is actually really good. Other than that, she really doesn't have anything going for her. Her poison bugs, to me, they feel completely useless. Oh, actually, that does 75 damage on me. But you have to be caught in it, and unless you know how to place it, you're not going to get anyone with it. Most of the time, it's not even going to happen. And the only other thing she has is her grapple. That's it. Her grapple, her poison, and then her sling, and then her special. That lets her sneak through walls and everything. Though it is a bit strong, but that's good because it lets everyone communicate with the team, knowing when to push, knowing who's where and what's where, and preparing to fight back. Alright, Skunk, come down here, and then I want you to body shot me. We'll see how much that does. Fully charge it. So her body shot does 150 damage. Now this is enough to kill either Zenyatta, Tracer, and even D.Va once she's out of her mech. But I see this as perfectly fine because as a sniper, you want that high damage. What else would a sniper be used for if not for high damage? Because if it doesn't have high damage, what's the point of a sniper? It's pretty much just an auto rifle. So Skunk, look at me and just charge it real quick and just fire.
Sniper, keep your head down or lose it.
I meant body shot, but either way, one shot headshot for anyone under 200 health. You know, when I first thought of this video, I knew you were going to probably accidentally hit me in the head like that. Alright, so put your sniper down and aim up really quickly and just fire at me, like not even charging it at all. So a normal shot without even charging does 15 damage. That really cannot kill anyone unless they're extremely low health. Now try getting it to maybe like 30 or 40%, Skunk.
Sniper, keep your heads down.
So that did a significant amount, but I should have healed up to see the exact amount. I messed that up, so retake. Alright, try again. That did about 100, or not 100. That did about 88 damage right there on me. And how much percent was that, Skunk? Okay, so that was at 50%, and that did 88 damage on me. Which means, so out of 88 is 50%, and then out of 150 body shot at 100%, I don't really see her as OP. Because headshots can easily take you out. Yes, of course. So Skunk, take me out with a head. So anyone under 200 health, actually, I don't know how. We'll figure out right now if it's either 250, 200, or...
Not dead yet.
So we'll either use... We're going to use Reaper for this since he has 250 health.
Death.
And see how much her headshot does. We'll see if it actually does damage. Actually, no. I have a better idea. The perfect way to find out how much her exact headshot damage does would play as Roadhog. Since he has no armor, only health, it would just be the straight damage. Alright, Skunk, fire at me at the head.
Sniper.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, her sniper shot to the head actually takes 300 damage. That's actually very impressive and very good. That really can make you survive anything, pretty much. Now, what happens? How much damage will she do against someone who's armored? Since it takes 5 damage off, it might be 295 damage. But just to make sure, we're going to test with someone that's armored. We're back with Reinhardt since he has armor. And only that first shot counts off to how much damage he actually loses.
I'll feel sad in the morning.
Alright, Skunk, fire away. Yup. That did 295 damage straight to the head. So the armor only protects 5 damage from that. But either way, her sniper rifle does do a lot of damage if it's a headshot. If it's a body shot, it does 150. Even halfway charged, it's only 88 damage. So I don't see how people are considering her OP when you literally have to land her shots. And plus, it's a sniper rifle. Why would you want a sniper rifle to be weak? It's completely pointless. Right now, what I see is maybe change what she has, because I feel like she might be a little weak. Because her poison, I feel like it can be easily destroyed and not even useful for most situations. Every time I see a Widowmaker play, they don't even use their poison. They're only using their sniper rifle because there's no point of activating the poison. And next up, we're going to test to see if D.Va actually needs a buff. So, let's change characters real quick.
Fight toe to toe, you coward!
So now we have D.Va. We're going to find out how much damage she exactly does. So Skunk, just tap the trigger once and aim for my body. So that little peg right there did actually a good amount of damage. It did 24 damage on me. Now let's see from a distance. Hold on one second. Alright, now fire at me at a distance. So that does 20. That's actually a very good amount. Especially how fast she can fire. Alright, let's try again from distance. So right there, her distance really does matter. Because right there, she only did 7. About almost halfway to her, it did 20. And right up close, it did 24. Now do one spray up close to my head, Skunk. So it's double right there. She does 48 to the head, which is actually really good if you're up close. You can easily take out people because of how fast she can fire. So Skunk, shoot me straight in the head. And just keep firing. So if you're up close to D.Va right there, she can and will take you out. Someone with not very good health and someone that's not moving, D.Va can easily take them out easily.
Till the fight's done.
Now let's see what happens when you use someone like with 300 health, like Bastion, who has armor on. Alright, we're going to do from mid-range, Skunk, and just keep continually fire at me. So once you get past that armor bar, she completely just cuts through my health. Even from that range. Personally, I feel that D.Va is fine how she is. Though I do see that maybe her little tackle that she does can do a little more damage. So Skunk, if you mind tackling me once you have it. So her tackle does 20, but considering I have armor, it does 25. Which is a good amount. It can kill low health enemies, but maybe raise it to maybe 30 to make it a bit more of an option into actually hitting people with it. Because once you actually hit people with it, so tackle me and then start attacking me, Skunk. So right there, she can push you back and then continually assault you. Now, if you don't have armor on that, and if you're not moving out of the way, she will take you out. Though, but the fact is that right now she seems a little weak when she's trying to actually hit people. So I'm going to switch characters real quick. So with D.Va here, I'm going to do a firefight with Skunk. So me and you, Skunk, we're going to fight. And I want to see how well D.Va's cannons actually can land on an enemy. So on the count of 3, we'll go. 1, 2, 3.
You got a lot to learn.
So someone who's able to move quickly like Soldier 76, D.Va doesn't really stand a chance. So right there I can see why she needs a buff. She really wasn't able to hit me much with her cannons, only until after she was outside of her mech. Now we'll try with someone else who isn't as mobile as Soldier 76. So let's imagine a scenario. I'm a Hanzo, I'm sniping up somewhere else. Somewhere up top. And then I get flanked by a D.Va. Let's see who would actually win the battle. So on the count of 3, we'll fight again, Skunk. 1, 2, 3.
Time to raise my ATM.
So someone who isn't as mobile as Soldier 76 can be taken out very easily by the D.Va. The D.Va still had a lot of her health left,
Not deterred.
and she still was able to, still had the chance to pop out and attack even more. Though I can see why she might need a buff, since someone who's mobile, like let's say Soldier 76 or Genji, they can easily escape her and miss like so much of her damage. So they're barely getting touched, and they can fight from a distance, while the D.Va has to actually get up close and in order to do damage. So let's fight one more time with Genji versus D.Va. 1, 2, 3. That was awesome! So if you know how to fight, you can escape the situation and actually come out on top.
I will not.
But as the players have a lot of mobility, like Tracer, Soldier 76, and Farah, and people like that, D.Va really doesn't stand a chance unless she catches them off guard and they're not paying attention. So in my opinion, she might need a little damage buff. Maybe raise her damage from 24 to 30. So it's actual consistency. So maybe from the halfway mark you're doing 30, then 22, and then maybe down to 10 damage from a distance. So then she actually has a chance to fight and take out people even if they're trying to run away from her. But those are my opinions and why my looks at it and how much damage these guys do to different characters. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!
This